Welcome to another video of Jay's Laboratory. And if you have any Dodge, Chrysler, or Jeep products with the 5.7 Hemi, the 6.1 Hemi, the 6.2 Hemi, or the 6.4 Hemi, you might want to stay tuned, because I'm going to be informing you on something I call the Hemi Flaw. Some of you might be wondering what's the Hemi Flaw and how the hell did this crazy kid come up with this? About 2 years ago, I purchased my 2009 Dodge Charger 5.7 Hemi. After about a year, my car developed something called a lifter tap. Yes, I've tried all the oil treatments, the sea foam. I tried everything. I tried new spark plugs. I switched the coil pass around to see would the misfire jump, but I kept getting the misfire on cylinder 3. So finally, I took my car to Dodge. And when I got my car back from Dodge, I was told I had a worn lifter, which also damaged my camshaft. I was told this was going to be a $3,500 fix. I can't remember if it was with parts or not including parts, but after I heard $3,500, I was headed towards the door anyway. So I went home and did my research, and it comes to find out that this problem comes from an excessive amount of idling. And I know you're thinking, yeah, well, this is a police car, so it sits at idle for many hours every day, but this problem was also found in Dodge Ram trucks, the Hellcat, the SRT8, the Scat Pack, just about all of the Hemi engines this problem was found. I was even told by Dodge that they have 2016 and 2017 models that come in for worn camshaft and worn lifters. So I got to thinking either this was a bad design or either they just used a cheap camshaft and cheap lifters. To make a long story short, I purchased the camshaft set. It came with all 16 lifters and all the gaskets, a head gasket, water pump gasket, a valve cover gasket. I purchased that set for about $500, and I put about 15,000 miles on my car since. It took me about a week and a half to do this. I work on about an hour or two every afternoon I come home from work, but anybody who has time on their hands probably could get this job done in probably 2 days max. This was a fairly simple process, being that this was my first time actually tearing into a big engine like this. A couple things you have to remove is the front fascia, both heads, the water pump, the timing cover, housing, valve covers. But that's about it. Like I said, Dodge had quoted me $3,500, but I fixed this problem for about $500, and 2 days of my time. I think it was well worth it. Personally, I think there should be a recall on all the Hemi models for the camshaft and lifters. I mean, they already have a recall on the timing chain itself for braking. I forgot to state this earlier in the video, but some of the symptoms are the lifter tick, lifter tap, misfire under hard acceleration, and rough idle. You can hear it break up. It'll be a smooth idle, and then it'll kind of chop, and then it'll level out, and a flash and check engine light. But that's about it. That's it for today's video. If you have any questions about what I call the Hemi Flaw, any questions on how to install camshaft and lifters on the Hemi, comment below. I'll get to you. Like, subscribe, and I'm out.